Hi there! Today I will teach you a very relevant topic in Spanish, and for this purpose I will use the verb dar, to give, in this form. Dame means give me, and dámelo, give it to me. So the focus of this class will be pronouns and reflexive pronouns, okay? I mentioned before that in Spanish we have a lot of verbs. Many or most of the verbs can become reflexive verbs, right? The difference between reflexive verbs and transitive verbs are, for example, I eat something. That is transitive. If I were to say, I eat myself, he eats himself, somebody eats himself, right? That is reflexive, right? A verb that is focused to oneself, right? That is reflexive. Spanish is full of reflexive verbs because even any verb can become a reflexive and is used as a reflexive verb. For example, to like. In Spanish, we don't say I like something. It's not, in English it is a transitive verb. I like something. In Spanish, the verb gustar, we use it like this. I myself like this. He himself likes that. So that is a typical example of a reflexive verb in Spanish. So I want to show you how pronouns are used for reflexive verbs. For example, dame, give me. The verb here is the verb dar, which is the verb to give. Dar is to give. But if I will say dame, right? Give me. Give me is dame, right? So I will teach you how we use the pronoun that comes at the end of the verb, right? So for I, okay, we use dame. Let's use lowercase. Dame, okay? For give me, give me. For you, date, give yourself, right? He, she. Remember, we don't have an it in Spanish. It would be dale. Give her or give him. Dale. For us, right? For we would say give us. In Spanish we would say danos. Danos, give us. For you in the plural, right? In Spain we would say daos. Daos in Spain. In Latin America we would say dales. Right? We use ustedes in Latin America. Spain uses vosotros for you plural. And for they, we would say dales. Dales. Okay? Good. So, give me, give yourself, give him, give her. Give us, give you, plural, give them. Right? Now, give it to me, right? Give it to me. Look at this. We add another pronoun at the end of the word. This is give me, to me. What? The thing, right? Whatever it is that we are talking about. Dámelo, dámelo, right? Or dámela if it is feminine, a feminine object, okay? Or if it were plural, would be dámelos or dámelas, right? For example, if we were talking of a book, el libro. El libro is a masculine noun. I would say dámelo, the book, give it to me. If I were talking of a sheet of paper, una hoja, it is feminine. I would say dámela, because hoja, a sheet of paper, is feminine. If I were talking plural, masculine plural, like libros, right? Books, libros, I would say dámelos, give them to me. If it were sheets of paper, hojas, which is feminine, I would say dámelas, dámelas, right? Okay, now for you, give them to me, sorry, give it to me, or give it, give it to yourself, or give them to yourself, right? It would be dátelo, dátela, dátelos for plural, dátelas for plural, okay? Dátelos. For he, she, it, right? Give them to him, or give it to him, would be this plus the complement, right? Actually, we would say dáselo, right? Or dáselos, dáselas. Dáselos, dáselas. Okay? To give it to him or give them to him. Now, give it to us or give them to us would be dánoslo, or dánosla for feminine, and for the plural, dánoslos, dánoslas, right? Give them to me, give it to me, and give them to me. Dánoslos, give them to me. Sorry, to us. Give, this would be, I messed up. We are talking for we, for us. So, dánoslo is give it to us. Dánoslos is give them to us. But this is always to us because we are talking for we. Now for you in the plural, okay? Daos lo, daos la, daos los, daos las, right? Give them to yourself to yourselves in the plural would be daos los or daos las. Now give it to yourselves would be daos lo or daos la. Why am I putting an accent here? I will mention the rule I have already taught when I explained the rules for the Spanish accents. All the words that are esdrújulas in Spanish carry a tilde, a Spanish accent. Esdrújula means the words that carry the emphasis, the tone, in the last but one syllable. Okay? Sorry, last but two. This word, for example, we separate it like this in syllables. Da, os, la. Last but two, if the tone is there, it carries a tilde. Daosla. This is the position, last but two. Therefore, it carries a tilde, right? So, all these words that carry the emphasis or the tone in the last but two place, then they all need to carry a tilde, right? That's a rule. If we do not put a tilde there, a Spanish accent, then this would read damelo instead of dámelo. Danoslo instead of danoslo. Daoslos instead of daoslos. Okay, so there is a reason to put the tilde. If we omit the tilde when the tilde needs to go, then the word will be pronounced differently, right? Okay, for they would be dáselos, dáselo or dásela, and dáselos or dáselas, right? So give it to them, dáselo or dásela. Give them to them, dáselos, dáselas. So for example, libros, books, we would say give them to them, dáselos. Sheets of paper, feminine, hojas, we would say give them to them, dáselas, right? In the singular, el libro, dáselo, the book, give it to him, dáselo. Now, hoja, feminine, in the singular, give it to them, dásela, right? La hoja, the sheet of paper. Okay, so you see how we have to use these complements, okay? This one here, this one, and this one, okay? So this, we also use it, we apply it to any other verb. For example, cómelo, eat it, right? Another verb. Whatever verb, it will work, the rule will be the same. The verb comer, right? Comer, cómelo, eat it, cómelo, right? Cómelo, here, right? Me, lo, or cómela, or in the plural, eat them. Cómelo, cómelos, cómelas, right? Eat them, okay? Another verb, let me think. Muéstralo, right? The verb mostrar, to show, or to expose, right? To show. Muéstralos, show them, right? Muéstralos, show them. Show them to me. Muéstramelos. Muéstramelos. Show them to me. Or muéstramelo. Show it to me. Okay? Well, so obviously, I don't expect you not to get confused at the beginning until you get used to using this, right? So I plan to upload or to publish some exercises on my website where you can practice these rules I'm teaching here, right? So the only way you will not get confused when you have to use this is through practice. So that's what I will work on very soon, okay? So thanks for watching this lesson. Remember, you can comment, you can like my videos, you can recommend them, and you can ask me any questions or make any suggestions if you have any. So thanks again, and goodbye.